This is a team that, Maz, if you told me they go 10-7, I wouldn't sit here and say, oh, wow, like you're crazy, or wow, that surprised me. Well, you can't grade a draft until 3 years from now. They weren't a good football team last year. And they drafted the way they did for the long haul. They took Penei Sewell, addressed the interior line, addressing the safety, addressing a wide receiver you definitely need to take the top off of defense.
Backup quarterback.
Not needed. Not needed, Naz. Not needed.
Okay.
Yeah, Nick Bright has the Lions going 6-11, and the Bears going 11-6, Naz.
I heard.
What the f*** is that?
I don't know what he's drinking.
All right, what the hell is wrong with you and Ryan?
Not me. Ryan says 10-7. I said 6 wins.
I don't mind 10-7. I actually think it's doable, by the way. You actually want me to walk you through what I think on this?
Absolutely.
All right, Maz.
You probably know the schedule back and forth by now.
I am obsessed with everything revolving around what's going on right now. Here's what I'll tell you. If I told you that Mike Tomlin was your head coach going into this season, what would you give me the win total at? Minimum 9, right?
I hate you.
Minimum 9,
Don't
right?
make me hate on Dan Campbell. I like Dan Campbell.
We're not going to hate on him right now. We're going to work with him right now.
Yes, I'll give you 9 wins.
You bring in Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, Bill Belichick, any of the top coaches.
I'll give you 10
Andy
wins.
Reid. Getting 10 wins, right?
Yeah.
Young, offensively talented team. New weapons on defense, and Aaron Glenn looking to take a next step in year 2. If Dan Campbell is quote unquote the guy, I don't need him to be a top 3, top 5, hell, even top 8 coach. If he's a top 15, top 12 coach, and he's a very capable coach, I think your floor, everything goes wrong, 7 wins.
Okay. Last year they could have won.
I'm not talking
7
could
wins.
have. I'm talking floor right now.
Okay.
Everything goes to disaster, injuries, whatever happens.
So
I think
3.5 to 7.
And this is based on the contingency I just brought up, that he can coach.
Yes.
And
I
if
think
he can coach and they're healthy, this is a team that, Maz, if you told me they go 10-7, I wouldn't sit here and say, oh, wow, like you're crazy, or wow, that surprised me. To be honest with you, it wouldn't surprise me at all. I would actually just be very impressed with the step that Dan Campbell took in year 2.
So you're agreeing with Ryan Armani for the first time. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay, welcome
I
to
think
the
it's
club.
possible. I think
welcome to the club.
Yeah, I think it's very possible. I really do. I have to be fair. I can acknowledge I was very harsh on the team last year. Don't start 0-8, and I don't have to be mean to you, but regardless of the point, they weren't a good football team last year, and they drafted the way they did for the long haul. They took Penei Sewell, addressed the interior line, take Amon-Ra St. Brown. Who knew he would have been that good? But damn it, you'll take it. This year, addressing the edges, addressing the safety, addressing a wide receiver you definitely need to take the top off of defense.
Backup quarterback.
Not needed. Not needed, Naz. Not needed.
Okay.
And here you are, going into second year. Look, is Jared Goff, Maz? Look, is Jared Goff amazing? No, he's not. All right, no,
we know that.
No one's fooling anybody here with Jared Goff talk. All right, he's okay. And all I need him to be is okay, actually, to win games in the NFL. Ryan Tannehill locked up the number 1 seed without Derrick Henry for a majority of the year. They go 12-5. Vrabel, good defense, a lot of factors. But hey, if you want to win with an average quarterback, get me talent, get me very good coaching. And if Dan Campbell can be or is better than what people perceive him to be, Maz, they have no excuse not to win football games this year, in my opinion. If they go out and win 4 or 5 games, I think you're going to be asking a lot of questions on the head coach, and as you should.
But you're not going to give up on him.
You're not going to give up on him. You'll give him year 3, but year 3 comes with expectations and turnarounds that if he couldn't do it in year 2, the hell makes me believe he'll do it in year 3. You'll give him year 3, but you're going to be asking a lot of questions.
It is a division that is coming down to earth a little bit. The Packers, great defense. Their offense is going to be a little shaky. I love their running game, obviously one of the best in the NFL, but you can't just lose the best wide receiver in the league to the Raiders without replacing him. And they get a young kid in the second round, and that's not going to do it. They do have a couple of other guys, a couple of veterans still out there on the market. I thought they were going to get Jarvis Landry for a chance, but you know what? He goes to the Saints. The Saints are looking good all of a sudden. But the Lions themselves, I love what they did with the defense last year. They didn't have anybody, and Aaron Glenn kept them together. This is his, he comes right back. He's going to be a head coach, this guy.
Yes.
Not a question about it. I love Ben Johnson. I hear so much good things about him and the way he's going to run this offense. And I like what they're going to do. I mean, at least the talk Sounds good to me. I'll buy into the talk. They're going on. You got the national media now on them. Yesterday we played something from Mina Kimes. Mina Kimes said, "I'm starting to drink the Honolulu Blue Kool-Aid."
Well, you wanna hear
Dan Orlovsky's looking at her like, "Yeah, man, welcome to the club." And you
it
know who
makes
always
sense,
talks
though.
about it is Pat McAfee.
And it makes
Loves
sense,
him.
though. I mean, to be fair, they're making moves. And I've been around basically from when everything went to hell. 1994. All right? Everything went to hell after. My dad blames me to this day. And that's his right, whatever. It's his problem, not mine. But anyways, you are seeing the Lions act like a functional organization. That's just not a thing. They're making respected moves. They're making big decisions. They're taking the right players. And yeah, you know what, Maz? A lot of people bitch and complain, well, you can't grade a draft
Right.
until 3 years from now. And you know what I tell them? Go to hell. I can evaluate and grade a draft. You know why, Maz? Because I can tell you that
The proof's in the pudding?
the kid that the Patriots took in the first round, that's a joke. That's a goddamn joke.
That was a reach.
Mitchell Trubisky, at the time, that's a goddamn joke. You don't trade up when nobody has him going in the top 15. It's insane to me. And then I look at this year's draft class. They got, let's be honest, the number one consensus player on the board for most teams was Aiden Hutchinson. They got him
Correct.
at 2, good value. They trade up 20 spots for a third-round pick. That's insane. And they get arguably the best, second-best wide receiver in the draft class. Not bad if you ask me. I don't need to know their production to tell you that they had a good draft. And that's, I think, where a lot of the national praise is coming from. You're seeing it with a lot of people, and you're seeing it even with Nick Wright out on FS1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Nick Wright has the Lions going 6-11,
Okay.
finishing last in the division.
Uh-huh.
And the Bears going 11-6, Mass.
I heard.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know what he's drinking. That's a 4 to 6 win team.
That's the
Bears.
worst team in football, I could argue, outside of maybe Houston. The Bears did nothing to protect Justin Fields. They gave him no weapons. They let Allen Robinson walk.
And they hire Matt Eberflus, who really
A defensive
was
coordinator
a
from
shocker.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, it was a shocking. We'll see. We'll see how they do. They haven't done much.
Why take a chance on Mike McDaniels? Why take a chance on Kevin O'Connell? Why do any of the things the smart teams are doing and go offensive-minded? Nah, fuck it. We're going to go defense. It's the Bears. I don't care. They can suck for the rest of my life. I have no remorse for the Bears. But I'm just saying, as a Bears fan, I would be irate with some of the decisions that have been made.
Hey, it's sad, man. But you know
Brian
what?
Leftwich was on the market.
You know what's nice? I don't think the Lions are going to be last in their division.
They won't be.
There you go.
They won't be.
Things are looking up.
They absolutely will not be.